So we are here at round 3 Palm Beach International Raceway with Formula Drift, and this is the 3rd stop of the series.
After round 2, Formula D Atlanta, we took the Mobile One Chevrolet Camaro and the rig and drove it down here to West Palm Beach. I actually drove down with the trucker. Went to some truck stops, it was awesome. Got down here a couple days early, prepped the car, and the major thing that we changed was the front sway bar. The pavement here last year didn't have any grip, so we thought we were going to struggle with forward bite, so we changed our front bar setup. Just spent a couple days prepping the car here before everyone else showed up. Got it all sorted out.
The track never has a whole lot of grip. We've been struggling with it. It's a matter of getting the timing right in that first zone to pull off a good qualifying lap.
Round 2 at Atlanta didn't really go so well for us. We knew we had to make some changes coming into round 3. First of all, I needed some more steering angle. So my mechanic Shuji from Greddy remade some custom steering knuckles, and we were able to hold a lot more angle and carry a lot more speed throughout the corners. The second issue we were having at Atlanta was that we couldn't keep up with a lot of the cars out there, especially like the V8s. This series is dominated by a field of V8s, so we knew we had to do something with the heck of response of the engine, and Eric at Cosworth helped us achieve more response by adding in an anti-lag system. So we're running anti-lag. Car sounds like a full-blown rally car on the track. It's still the 3rd stop with the series, but every stop the car continues to improve, and thanks to the guys at Greddy for making this happen.
So here, round 3 for West Palm Beach, they changed the track. We're doing a different configuration, the same area, so it's still pretty small and short, but it's much better than what we had last year. And the cool part about this track is the entry. It's super fast. We're at 85 and just full throttle, carrying it all the way down to in front of the judges' stand. There's an outer clip there, and there's not a lot of room for air. You're just a little wide, and you're going to be in the grass, and that will send you into the tires pretty hard. And that's my favorite part of the track. The rest of it, it's just an S section, so it's pretty straightforward, but it's actually a lot of fun because you're just on the throttle hard, and did a pretty good job, so we'll see how it goes. Going into practice, our main thing was just getting the gearing sorted out, which was no problem, and the car was just spot on. Just a little adjustments on my part to get the clipping points down and some of these zones that the judges were wanting us to get to.
You want them, when they come into view of you guys, swinging wide, almost as tight as you possibly can to those orange barrels, correct?
Yeah, a lot of the guys just are running shallow after they come in through that entry and not getting over that white line near the barrels and using the whole course, because we basically want them to use them almost like a pinball and bounce off one side to the other. And so a lot of them are running shallow right here, and that's just the issue we're having. So if a few more of them start getting wider, we'll be doing good.
All right, so you heard that from the judge's mouth. It says Tyler McCory comes down the pipe in the Mobile One Chevrolet Camaro. Talked about bouncing around like a pinball. Tyler McCory trying to utilize all that track. Looking pretty strong here, nice on that front clip.
Ended up at the time putting me 2nd overall.
Tyler McCory, 89. Tyler McCory with an 89.
Just as I exited the run there, saw some smoke coming out of the left exhaust, and I knew we had a problem at that point. Get the car back to the trailer, compression looked good, no oil pressure issues, so we started taking the motor apart. Meanwhile, my 2nd run was coming up for qualifying, and we ended up having to pass on that, but our score was still so good from my 1st run that we ended up being 3rd overall in qualifying. So I was real excited about that, but knew we had a long night ahead of us because we had to pull the motor, put our spare LS7 in there.
昨日練習の時、雨ちょっとパラパラしてたんですけど、路面はそんなにドライのままだったんで、ドライと同じコンディションで走れました。予選の1回目は完全なドライで。
Daigo Saito transitioning nice into that rear clipping zone. Swinging it wide into that front clip. Lunging forward, a supposed 1,200 horsepower. Look at the smoke off those Achilles radials.
I don't even know what the highest score is right now.
And that is an 83. An 83 for Daigo Saito.
2回目、ちょっとパラパラ雨してたんですけど。
Achilles radial, Lexus SC coming in hot. Whoa, buddy. So Daigo Saito going way off course. That will officially be a 0. That is a 0 for Daigo Saito.
点を狙いに行ったらちょっとオーバーランして失敗しちゃいました。
His entry speed is 60 miles an hour right now. Saying above 57, you'll get to 10 points in qualifying.
Here we go with Ken Gushi, the Goosh, ready, Scion Racing, FRS. The first Scion FRS in drifting competition here in Formula Drift. Bit of sputtering there from the Goosh as he lights up the hand cooks. Final score for Ken Gushi is 66.
As you saw, the result from the qualifying was not the ideal position that we hoped for. 31st, barely made it.
I don't get it. Sometimes like he wasn't smart on that.
確かにランプはつかなかったけど、あれセットとつかないで結構違うのかな。
First touch gun went up to 84 this last one.
Here we go, sending the car down the pipe. Your reigning champion 2011, that is Daijiro Yoshihara, America's Tire, Discount Tire, VA-powered S13. Coming out of Rick Clipper's zone, tapping the clip quite a bit off where they wanted you to transition. Tight on that last clip.
Good, 83, Dai, 83.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's raining bad right now. It's coming down.
Here we go with Daichiro Yoshihara. Discount Tire, America's Tire, Falcon Tire, S13. Your 2011 Formula Drift champ, nice on the clip.
Dai, that looked pretty damn good. I think better than the first run. Oh, that'd be cool. 73, what the hell? He did a big feed, I guess. Do you want to ask him about that, Mike? Like why they're judging the same, even though the conditions are wet?
That was badass.
Yeah.
And to be worse than your first score is absolute. You know, thought we were better, but we'll take it. We're in the show, so we'll come out tomorrow and do top 32.
Going into practice for top 32, feeling really comfortable with the car and had all the confidence in the world. Going into top 32 against Robbie, I led first.
Here we go.
Tyler's in an LS7 that doesn't have the same amount of power. 75.3. Whoa, Robbie!
Wow.
Wheels off,
Getting
knocking
aggressive.
down, but staying on Tyler's door right here.
Here we go. Diving in on the door. Again, Nishida has nothing to lose. He missed Long Beach entirely. He really wants to show that
Laid
car
down a really good run. He dropped a couple of wheels right by the judge stand, but he did a really good job with proximity. He was right there on me and came back around to follow him. And I closed up on him in the outer clip zone, and he pulled out like a car length on me throughout the rest of the run. And I thought that him dropping wheels would annul that proximity he had, but you know, I'm just scratching my head over the judging now. Not that it's wrong, but I'm just not grasping it. Proximity right now is everything, and I feel like proximity annuls any mistake, because in years past, you know, dropping wheels is a pretty big mistake, especially if you're following and the lead car doesn't drop wheels. So he got the win, and we're now sitting here out of the event. I'm gutted for the team. You know, I sat on that start line just telling myself, do it for these guys that stayed up all night long. So I'm really gutted for them and all of our partners, but I'm feeling damn good in this car. So we're coming up to some tracks that I have podiums at every single track we go to now. So hoping to make a good comeback.
We're monitoring a few things, water pressure. Seems to be a little bit on the high side, but since we had this spare engine and we already planned to rotate, we decided to swap that. And last night was the perfect timing. We're kind of tired, but we're good. We're good to go.
We're about to see Miro lead against Kenguchi.
Again, Miro's first Formula D top 32 tandem.
70.9. You know, Kenguchi's holding pretty good on the
Wow,
Pawlak.
Gucci's tight on his door.
I like that, real aggressive from Ken, not something we used to see back in the day. He is just on point with this FRS. Tapping
Taking
that
out that
last
clipping point.
Miro's so new to the series, such a young gun. They don't even have a picture for him.
What does he look like?
I don't know.
He must be spectacular.
Gucci
Miro initiated late.
Miro falling way far behind. I don't think Miro's going to make that up.
Staying on it.
Miro's car seems to be a lot slower than Gushi's. He's gonna take
shortcutting that a little bit.
A shortcut to try and catch up to Gushi. Miro knocks down the last clipping point. Judges have made a decision. All three have voted for Gushi to move on.
Good job, Ken.
Good job. Good job.
This is gonna be an amazing tandem run. We have Conrad Grunwald and Daigo Saito coming on. Daigo Saito, for the first time this season, qualified in the upper half of the bracket. Here we go, Daigo Saito.
These Achilles tires in this 1200 horsepower 2JZ engine, 85.4.
Wow.
On the speed
That's
trap.
the best
Daigo is flying.
practice. Look at Conrad catch up. Pretty aggressive run. Conrad's not far behind, putting on a great follow run. When these cars switch, judges had mentioned earlier they don't want to see twitchy driving. They really want to see consistent follow. You know, Daigo's kind of known for stomping on the gas and then letting off real quick. So if he can maintain that proximity while giving consistent amount of throttle, that should give him the win. But Daigo's got that Garrett Turbo on his car, hunting a V8 right now.
Daigo all over him, 75.3, 10 miles an hour slower.
A lot of angle in this Camaro. You'll see Daigo sacrificing angle in order to stay close to Conrad.
But really matching him, staying on his door. I gotta give that one to Daigo. And I'm probably one of his bigger critics here in the series. Daigo had to make a 10-mile-an-hour adjustment from lead to follow and did it without a problem.
Here we go,
one more time. I don't think anyone's gonna be upset about that call. Daigo, how fast?
86 miles an hour. He's good, stepping it up.
Flying away
Conrad
from Conrad.
getting aggressive, tightening up.
Man, Conrad
a little bit ground
a
again here to Daigo. Daigo nicked the clipping point perfectly. It didn't even move.
We're going one more time again.
Wow.
One more time. One more time.
The one thing that I heard was shallow angle.
I'm pretty excited about this one.
That's a one more time.
Who do you think took it?
Now I think they have to make a decision. I think you're only allowed two one more time. Daigo Saito's going to be moving on.
There we go. That wasn't an easy battle for Daigo at all. But he is able to move through.
I think the track's real slippery today. Got less cloud cover, less rain, a lot more sun, so the track's kind of hot and greasy compared to yesterday, so we're having to make some adjustments on the fly.
Okay, Di, you can do it. Just drive clean, hard, no mistakes, piece of cake. Roger that, big Mike.
Here we go with Dai Yoshihara initiating as he leads the first
Coming
run.
in, Dai swinging in at 75.8. Chris Ward hits him! Throws Dai over. Chris Ward and both of them avoid hitting the wall, but wow.
I hope the car's okay. Your car looks okay. Pretty big hit though, man. I hope the car's okay. Got you ready to check the car out.
Roger that. We're putting new tires on the rear. The rear wheel just has some scuff marks, nothing too bad. Go full to the line.
Clean now?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Di, you got this. Drive nice and clean, and you got it. Nothing special.
All right, here comes Chris Ward. Wow, Dai not really cupcaking at all here. Chris Ward coming in.
Entry speed
Dai
of
getting
70.6
really
miles an hour.
That's one of the
Dai
closest.
getting aggressive, staying hard on Chris Ward.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the closest I've seen somebody enter to the first turn.
Dai takes out a clipping point. Wow.
Wow.
Dai Yoshihara is going to be moving on.
I think they're getting close. You're supposed to be out there already?
He doesn't want to be seen. So he's retarded. He rides these cars and does this crazy things, but he doesn't like to be on the spot. That's why he's like, I'm not going to do burnout there. I just want to come back.
Girls are not here. Maybe we go line out because I think they're getting close. Supposed to be out there already? Yeah, I think so.
All right, Palm Beach International Raceway. The sun is setting, but the track stays hot as the lights come on. Can I hear you guys real quick? Can you make some noise?
go. Powered by the Garrett Turbo, looking to go V8 hunting. On initiation, 73 miles an hour, wow. Moen's got a super wide angle. Gucci cuts in very tight on his door. Coming around the clipping point, a little off the clipping zone. Gucci gives him just enough room for transition on that outer line. Wow, great chase run from Gucci. This guy's gonna switch positions. Gucci will be leading. Kenny Moen will be on 73.3 miles an hour on initiation. Kenny Moen running that shallow line to catch up to Gucci, returning the favor that Gucci gave to him. A little bit further behind than what Gucci gave him, maybe a little bit cleaner line. Moen staying close.
There you go, baby.
Unanimous decision one more time.
It looks better.
Smaller run didn't look too great either. Go get him, buddy.
Second water. He's going to come down, see what they initiate at. 74 miles an hour for Kenny Moen. Oh, Gucci hard on his door. There's contact, there's definitely contact there. Staying hard on Moen. We will have one more matchup where Gucci will have an opportunity to lead, so interesting to see what happens. Both entering right around 73, 74 miles an hour, so we'll see where the entry speed is here. Yeah, 73.8 miles an hour from Gucci, right on par with what we were expecting. Kenny Moen's going to be looking to close that gap. Him in, not quite on the door like the judges expect.
Not good. I think he's got it, pretty sure. Fingers crossed.
As we're seeing now here, Kenny Moen is given the win. Again, Gucci getting a little bit too aggressive, and it's considered at fault for colliding.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Got two more battles still to go in the top 16. Coming up next is going to be Robbie Nishida and Dai Yoshihara. 77.9 miles an hour on that initiation from Dai Yoshihara, which is one of the faster entries we've seen. Robbie Nishida initiating 75.9 miles an hour. Oh, 77 from Dai. Dai's closing in hard. Tight on his door, lots of angle. Wow, this is why Dai Yoshihara was champion last year. He definitely wants to avenge his finish in the top 32 last year at Palm Beach. Closing in, staying close to Robbie through the entirety of the course. Judge's decision is in, unanimously for the defending champion, Dai Yoshihara. We are coming up to our final run of top 16, DMAC versus Daigo.
Daigo has a lot of experience drifting. He's won a few D1 championships, Formula Drift Malaysia championships, but technically this is his first foray into Formula Drift America.
DMAC, great entry speed. Daigo not giving him any room. Both these guys actually from the international ranks. DMAC's the former Irish champion. So we're gonna have these guys switch places. Former 2008 Rookie of the Year, potential 2011 Rookie, 2012 Rookie of the Year. Woo! What is going on? 81 miles an hour on the entry. Daigo going. I'm not sure what happened.
That was really scary to watch from the judges' stand. As they're coming right beneath us, it looked like DMAC was going to drive straight through Daigo. I don't know how he missed him. It looks like he actually made contact with Daigo in that transition into the sweeper.
We'll have to see what the judges decide. Unanimous decision, Daigo Saito will be moving on.
And I was just, I just fucking spinning, and then I just went fucking, I just shot it, and almost, like I almost.
One round at a time, right?
Yep.
Coming up, our battle in the Grade 8, Ryan Turk versus Dai Yoshihara. Ryan Turk's going to be initiating 77.6 miles an hour, swinging back. Yoshihara hard on his door. Wow, this is another great battle. Defending champion Dai Yoshihara going up against Ryan Turk, both V8 powered S13 chassis, running around that final clipping point.
Car, you hit the wall pretty hard.
I hope it's okay. I couldn't see.
Drive it back, make sure everything's straight.
Feels straight, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Hi, bro.
All right, you got this, Ty. You got this. Lead run is your advantage.
Engine speed 78 miles an hour for Daigo Chihara. Ryan Turk's going to attack hard on his door. Leave little room for error. Staying hard on him. Coming around the clip transition. Just enough room for the transition.
It's the noise for Turk and Daichiro Yoshihara. One more time, they're going at it again.
Engine speed 78 miles an hour for Daigo Chihara. Ryan Turk's going to attack hard on his door. Definitely little room for error. Staying hard on him. Coming around the clip transition. Just enough room for the transition. Tiebreak is going to be Brian Eggert. So Daigo Chihara is going to get the win. Daigo Chihara is able to move on past Ryan Turk.
Hey, good job, buddy. Haul ass and get back here so we can get that left rear fixed a little bit better.
There's a big angle here, a lot of angle, but still a lot of speed. Like, so, same thing. One more time. No, one more time.
Do it again.
So here we go, Daigo Saito, battle of the big wings. Daigo initiating 82.1 miles an hour. Wow, Chelsea coming in hot, makes contact, sparks fly. Wow. Again, we've had contact before. The onus is on the chase driver to maintain distance and allow the lead driver to transition and drift.
Give me the big nipping.
Big nipping, big nipping.
Get wrenches ready to start.
Looks like everybody's checking out Daigo's car.
It looks like they're trying to fix some suspension arms, so hopefully both these guys can get it together and put down a sick second run.
We have all the time we need, but...
Unfortunately, looks like Chelsea DeNofa is not able to make it back to the line. So here's what happened. Chelsea DeNofa collided with Daigo Saito. Although he fixed his car, the technical steward of Formula D decided the car was not safe enough to continue. Therefore, Daigo Saito gets the win by default. We have our final four confirmed. Justin Pawlak will be matching up against Daigo Saito, and Chris Forsberg will be matching up against Daigo Chihara.
Going against Pawlak. 結構長い間引いてる。いやでもチャだけだ。チャでぶつかりそうと思ってひるむと離れちゃうんだよね。いやでも離れるってすごい。
So Justin Pawlak will be leading. Daigo Saito looking for another kill on the Turbo by Garrett V800 Cup. Justin Pawlak initiating 76.9 miles an hour initiation. Wow, Justin Pawlak's able to create some gaps. Daigo's not able to suck up till the end of that sweeper, and Justin Pawlak's able to continue to create a gap. Daigo slowly reels him in over the course track. Although these guys are first and second in the points, and both of them have stood on the podium at both of the rounds before, they have not met each other until now. Again, he's seen the fastest entry speeds all day from Daigo, so it's interesting to see what he registered. 75.3, that's actually a lot slower than what he's run before. Looks like Justin Pawlak spun out. He wasn't expecting that. That entry speed was about 8 miles an hour slower than what Daigo has been entering at, and 3 miles an hour slower than what Justin entered at. A little tap of the brakes to control himself. Justin Pawlak is kind of shallow on angle here. He's trying to stop and get keep out of the way of Daigo Saito, but at that point he's already overcommitted. He was able to get on the brakes and avoid the wall. Interesting to see what the judges decide. Daigo Saito gets the win. The first driver to beat JTP in tandem.
That might mean win or lose. Daigo might be leading. Maybe.
ただの減点であって、そこまでは本当にI wouldn't want to win like that. 俺はそういうふうには感じたくない。本当にわからない。It's like, you really don't know. Hey, 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 hey.
The 2011 champion, Chris Ford, the 2009 champion. There we go. Down the straight, initiating 75 miles an hour by Chris Forsberg. Daigo dives in, little shallower line, staying close. Daigo loses grip. Chris Ford is going to finish out the run.
Smack your right front.
Yeah, we can't call 5 minutes anymore, huh?
No, we cannot. Was the steering straight?
No, it's like 1:30 o'clock.
Everybody's trying to figure out exactly what's going on up here. So the judges determined fault to be Dai Yoshihara's fault, which gives Chris Forsberg enough time to fix his car. I can't even imagine who's going to win this event so far. The winner will face Daigo Saito. Dai Yoshihara is going to be initiating 79.1 miles an hour, which is much faster than we saw earlier. Chris Forsberg is going to be chasing, staying close, getting tight to Dai Yoshihara. He is not playing conservative at all. Dai Yoshihara makes a run through the course, but Chris Forsberg is just on fire right now. Judges have decided Chris Forsberg will be moving on.
Good job, though. Good job. Good job driving a damaged car.
Like this.
Don't worry, man. All right. Do what you can. Stick it to him. This means a lot right now.
This is the consolation round with serious championship point implications. Both these guys are quite comfortable with their cars. On initiating 76 miles an hour by Justin Pawlak. Dai Yoshihara slowly reeling him in. Lots of smoke from Justin Pawlak coming around that clip. Dai still has about 2 car length distance behind him through the majority of the track.
Justin has advantage, but you drove pretty good. Slightly shallow, but I guess keep going.
Initiating into the first corner, 77.4 miles an hour from Dai Yoshihara. Justin Pawlak getting hard on the door, closing that gap through the sweeper. Running the wider line. Dai's a little bit shallower on the line. Justin Pawlak still able to keep up. Transition. Oh no! Justin Pawlak spinning on the transition.
Dai Yoshihara gets 3rd place here at round.
He's funny! Wow! Yeah. He beat himself.
Woo!
Good job. Good job, Dai. Good job. I told you.
Good job, man.
To come out 3rd, that's we worked our ass off for it, I'll tell you that.
So it looks like Chris Forsberg is going to be advancing versus
So we're looking towards the finals. Daigo Saito versus Chris Forsberg, looking to take out another V8. This is for all the marbles. Forsberg coming in, initiating 74.5 miles an hour. Daigo Saito hard on his door. Wow, door to door. Look at this tandem. This is saving the best for last for you, Stream. Barely inches from that clipping point, getting back on and around that after the transition. This is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd's getting pumped. This is going to be potentially the last run. And here we go. Daigo Saito with an early initiation, tons of angle, 80.6 miles an hour. We haven't seen that speed all day in top 8. Chris Forsberg staying hard on his bumper. Getting super tight to Daigo, not just enough room for the transition. Daigo Saito stalls on it. Crowd wants one more time. We have a decision, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll, please. Daigo Saito gets the win. Daigo Saito gets the win. Chris Forsberg with second place. Dai Yoshihara gets third place.
Any words? How are you feeling this weekend?
Yeah, 嬉しいです。
Delicious?
今年はアキレスタイに拾ってもらって、優勝をプレゼントすることができてすごく嬉しいです。まだシリーズ前半なんで後半も楽しいドリフトを見せたいと思うんでぜひ見に来てください。Good job, man. Good job.